Hey, good afternoon. I hope all is well, and I hope you enjoyed this beautiful weekend. I wanted to start the week off with shadow work. Yes, yes, I am. We are definitely trying to manifest and have great things come into our lives, right? So I just wanted to address certain things that need to be acknowledged, especially when it comes down to shadow work. A lot of people try to run from these things, but you have to understand that shadow work is all about process. It's exploring and healing and, just uncovering hidden parts about yourself that you have certain fears of or things that make you feel uncomfortable, your insecurities, past trauma, and things like that. But you need to understand that when you address these things and you're honest with yourself and have compassion, this is not something that you want to just tuck away. No, own it. You will become a much stronger, wiser person. You'll be going through a transformation like no other. It's like the what doesn't kill you makes you stronger type of vibe. So I already did Leo, Pisces, and Virgo, and this will be my last reading for today. It will be for Aquarius. So with that being said, I want you guys to check out for your sun, moon, and rising sign, and also know that you are in a safe space. Okay. And these are general messages, so take what resonates and leave the rest that doesn't. But let's just get right to it, Aquarius. We're going to see what is your shadow and how it can help you, get closer to your manifestations. How can you address your shadow and release the blockages to help you get towards the things that you want to accomplish in this life? Okay, especially within this year. Remember, 2025 ends in the year of 9. 9 is all about change, like resurrection type of energy here. So, Aquarius, what is your shadow and what needs to be released at this time in order to make you feel closer to your destiny? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, your card came out. And it is the Lovers in reverse. So, with that being said, it's all about your connections, especially to very close dynamics of your partnerships. Okay, maybe this could be friendships as well. It could be family relationships. Okay, but it's time to address certain things here that is no longer serving you. And it comes down to this Lover's card being in reverse. Okay, as you can see here, there's a lot of, it looks like there's been some bickering and some fighting here, okay, especially with the emotions, with this fire energy here, very passionate conversations, okay, but you guys need to be grounded, all right, and we're not going to keep doing the blame game, all right, there's things that we both need to acknowledge on the sides. Okay, you and whoever you are having issues with here, it's time for you to ground yourself and tap into your intuition, okay, and be able to communicate. Communication is so important here, especially with the Lovers being in reverse. Maybe you do have some outside energies here who are maybe too much into your relationships, okay, a lot of nosy people I'm getting here as well, trying to dictate how your dynamic should be. And Spirit is saying right now you need to just trust the process, trust your heart, okay, be able to listen to one another, all right, you don't see it yet, but there's a bigger picture at play here for you. So that's what I'm getting here with this Lover card in reverse. Give me 1 second. Okay, Virgo, I'm back. All right, I mean, not Virgo, sorry, I meant to say Aquarius. I don't know why I said, well, the video I did before that was Virgo, but they also had a very powerful reading. It was about them being able to let go of a lot of emotional burdens that weren't attached to them. And as I look at your picture here too, I mean, when I see this angel in the upper place here, there's a higher meaning, okay? Like they're watching over you, okay? And usually, Spirit is trying to protect you here, okay? Especially when it comes down to your emotions, your anger, okay? I see a lot of, distraction here as well. And it's time to take a step back and breathe is what I'm getting here, okay? Don't fall into manipulation as well is what I'm getting for you, Aquarius. So let's just dive right in and see what this is all about here with this Lover card in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Can you show me through the tarot what they need to know in regards to this shadow of the Lover's card? Okay. And this is all about your heart right now and you being able to look at something from a different perspective. Like I said before, maybe you need to take a step back here because I feel like communication is not coming across, okay, on either side. All right. And right now it's a time to heal your heart, heal your emotional stability, your spiritual stability here. Okay, Spirit is saying you got to look at all sides of the corner here. You can't just be having tunnel vision, the my way or the highway type of mentality. Or maybe you're feeling that's coming from somebody else, my way or the highway. No, this is all about being able to communicate and to compromise, especially if this is like a marriage dynamic, okay, or you know, boyfriend girlfriend type of dynamic, or friendship, work. You guys need to be able to compromise here. All right, especially with you being asked to look at something from a different angle with this Hangman card. It's like you already know you're in the midst of things, okay? But Spirit is saying, you know what? It's time to cool down and just reflect, okay? Because your heart is very important to you. You're very protective over it. Once again, as she's holding this sword, I'm telling you, communication is key. Okay, it's like when you're fighting with somebody and arguing, it's just like maybe you want to get your point across, and you don't give that person 5 minutes to speak afterwards. You just keep going. Or that person may feel like that towards you. Spirit is saying, no, you both need to listen to each other. Okay, give each other respect is what I'm getting here. What else, Spirit? I came out quickly. We have the Judgment card. Okay, maybe you might be calling judgment on a situation here, feeling that things are imbalanced with this Temperance card, and now you're just like, maybe I need to reserve my time and peace. Maybe I shouldn't continue on down this road. Okay, maybe I need to move on to calmer waters here. And you're trying to reevaluate what is important for you. And Spirit is saying it's okay if you feel like certain things are just not changing. It's okay to start anew, okay? You can have the courage to do so, especially when it comes down to this Lover's card in reverse here. We want healthy relationships, not toxic ones, Spirit is saying. What else, Spirit? Yeah, here we go, the Queen of Swords. You want honesty. You want things to be direct here, okay? Maybe the both of you may want that. All right, but Spirit is saying you need to take a break, okay? You need to take a break. You need to rest before you continue on your path, okay? You need to think about certain things here, okay? Especially with this Queen of Wands energy in reverse, you may feel out of whack here, like you lost your confidence, okay? You feel shut out. Okay, maybe you're having a hard time expressing yourself. Maybe you feel like you lost your power, okay, in this dynamic. And Spirit is saying here you need to get clarity and you need to take a break, okay, because it seems like you're ready to move on to peace. And at first we had the Queen of Cups out first. So your heart is what truly matters, protecting and honoring your heart, your self-love, your self-worth. So you need to be ready to address these things here. What else, Spirit? Yeah, there we go. And this is it's very telling here. It's about your emotional fulfillment. You're not feeling emotionally fulfilled with a certain family dynamic or relationship dynamic. And Spirit is saying, you know what, it's okay to reserve your time. Okay, but also respect one another too. Okay, you don't have to be at a screaming match every 5 minutes. All right? If you guys can't seem to agree to disagree is what I'm hearing. All right? You guys have two different opinions here. And Spirit is saying if you need time to reserve your peace, then do it. You have all permission to do so here. Just make sure you're honest with yourself and honest with others too. Okay? You still have your confidence. You still have power here. You can move on. It's safe to do so. Don't be hesitant here. Okay, even though you know things are imbalanced. Maybe that's what you're noticing here too with this hangman energy. You're noticing things are imbalanced and you're calling the judgment to move on, to protect. And that's okay, Aquarius. You do deserve emotional fulfillment in your life. And here we go with the Six of Cups energy in reverse here. It's like you're not having very fond memories of the past here, okay? You feel like maybe you might not be supported as well from people in your past. And you're looking for that. You got to start looking for it within yourself first before you look for it in other people. Okay? That's what I'm getting here with this Six of Cups and Ten of Cups in reverse here. It's time for change. And this is landing on top of the Six of Cups. And I said it's time for change, and look what comes out, the Death card. It's time to let go of the past energies of people who hurt you, especially when it comes down to relationships. And I feel more of this being like with the Lovers card, I feel like this is like a partnership here. It's time to heal and transform yourself. I feel like you're going to learn a lot of lessons. A lot about your self-worth and value, and also about being able to use your voice in and having discernment, having respect, and we're not tearing each other down type of energy here. And you don't want somebody to always tear you down either. And I feel like you're not going to do that in your next relationship. You got to make sure you keep your heart open and heal. And I feel like you're ready to do this with the Death card being upright too. What else, Spirit? Yeah, we have the Three of Pentacles energy. This also could be a work dynamic here as well. Maybe you feel shut out and secluded at work. Maybe you feel like you can't express yourself at work. Maybe you feel like people are against you. Maybe you're having troubles with communicating with your higher ups here, not understanding the place that you're trying to come from. Maybe you feel like with the Queen of Wands being in reverse here, maybe you feel under-supported at your work. And maybe you feel like you want to move on to a new job here. And Spirit is saying you could if you feel discontent. All right. But we're not going to keep going back and forth and letting people drain you. And you have the ability to take on new work here. You do have the ability to have friends be supportive towards you. Okay. And it's also a time to be working on your financials as well. Okay, I see you gaining and learning a lot of knowledge too. It's like you're going to take these lessons that you're learning right now about deeper connections with people. And I don't think you're going to be in a negative light. I feel like you're going to take this as a lesson learned and turn it into something powerful. You're going to be mindful of who you give to, especially not letting people take advantage of you with the Six of Pentacles here. It turned on the side. You're going to know how to balance out the scales to see who is worthy and who is not. All right. There are some people that are deserving and there's some people that just don't. And you'll have the discernment on who should be. Here we go with the Justice card up right here. Yep, you're learning to compromise. And I was saying that earlier. We got the Five of Swords in reverse here. You're learning to compromise within yourself. You're bringing yourself justice. You're learning how to give towards the right people here. You're learning how to build better connections. Okay? You're learning that you're accepting the fact that you need to learn things as well, which I appreciate about you, Aquarius. It's like, you know, when certain people may be wrong in a situation and then they can't acknowledge that they were, you know. No, like I said, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect here, but if something where you might have been in the wrong here, you were able to acknowledge that and say, well, how can I be a better person? Okay? Or you would wish somebody else could be like that. That's what I'm getting here. Spirit, can you give me an oracle card on this situation? Oh my goodness, and look what came out for you. It literally says, listen. It's saying you're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on wisdom. That is the key word for you in this reading, okay? Wisdom, listening, trusting your intuition, compromising, using your voice, but in a positive light, not tearing people down, not being resentful towards people that you thought should have been supportive that are not supportive now. Spirit is saying that you have other opportunities coming towards you. You're learning to compromise, okay? You're learning to be the bigger person here. And it may be, you may find it a little bit discouraging, but it's not. It's showing growth, Aquarius, okay? You don't have to always keep fighting and fighting and fighting for things that are just no longer important. Okay, you got to look at the bigger picture of your life. You don't have to continue to go down the same cycles and have the same dynamics of work or in a relationship, whatever it may be. You can listen to your heart and do what is meant for you. And it's saying you did have the Six of Swords upright, that you can be guided to calmer waters here. So it's the fact that you can even see that. It's the fact that you can even want to act on that. That shows growth, Aquarius. You're maturing. Okay? You don't have to do bickering and fighting anymore. You can be the bigger person here and get your justice that you need. I'm going to pull one more oracle card for you too in this situation here. And then we have abundance. And this also may definitely have to deal with work as well, especially with the abundance card coming in reverse. Like I said, you can try and learn how to compromise and be supported here at your job. But if you feel like it's not doing enough for you, it's not making you happy, and nobody's getting their point across, agree to disagree and move on to something that brings you peace. And it's saying you're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you are deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step toward receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way here. So if this is something that really, like I said, has to do with work here, it's okay to move on from toxic situations, people, places, and things, okay? And move on to things that you know that will support you and bring you the abundance that you need, okay? No matter how big, no matter how small, a win is a win, all right? So you have to see the bigger picture, okay? We're not going back and forth with others, okay? You're putting yourself first, okay? And acknowledging that you can step into a higher power here. Listen to your intuition. You're being guided. You got this. Take care. Bye.